not strictly legal, although we're not strictly in a legal place right now. So, this story's so silly. I'm enjoying it. I'm happy to be loaded. Castle Hogstein towered above us in the night, the harsh lights that illuminated it casting sharp-edged shadows. Hogstein can see us coming. It's not difficult. He just is like, oh, there they go. They're walking around the park. I see all the cameras. This is the final battle. We're going right in? Okay. Alright, boss fight. We're not gonna build up 7 days and then do a big finale thing. Just gonna go and do it. I'm sure you'll win. We're this close to the truth. He smiled at me. Listen, I'm real grateful for everything you've done for me. Why are you bringing this up now? If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have been able to find Mai when she went missing, and I'd never have gotten this close to the truth. Ah, come on, that's not true. I know there hasn't been much of it, but I've really enjoyed spending time with you and Mai. He was staring off into the distance and it made me nervous. Stop that, you're talking like you're about to die. Bad luck to do stuff like that. Tried to keep my voice cheerful, but he turned to look at me with a crooked smile. Is that so? Oh, he's nervous. What a cutie, he's cute when he's nervous. Of course! Besides, there's nothing saying we can't all hang out together again. Really? A look of surprise spread across his face. I had never thought of that. Oh. Suddenly realized I'd just been assuming he would, want to hang out. Hey, after this whole life and death experience, the games with the explosions and stuff, you wanna hang out? You wanna get some pizza or something? Get some coffee? We'll hang out, Play some big games. When the truth was, I had no idea. Actually, vid games might be a bad idea after this experience. Let's not play video games ever again. Ugh. They can kill you. I mean, we don't have to, only if you want to. I could feel my face turning red, but Shirabe just grinned. Oh, there's the sappy music again. Actually, that's not a bad idea. There aren't a lot of ladies out there who can keep up with my craziness. He's calling me not a little lady, but just lady. Ooh. Oh, I didn't know we were getting this far into things. Honestly, I've never seen Mai this attached to anyone other than her grandma. What I'm getting it as, I think we make a pretty good team. Oh, just like that! All of a sudden, okay, Shirabe. Shirabe? Does that mean? He sighed. Thank you, Shirabe, for finally speaking to the elephant in the room. I'm a little old for you. His tone said it was a joke, but then he shook his head. Age gap? I like that. I want to say I like that a lot. I'm supposed to say it doesn't matter. But I want to say I like that. I like an older gentleman. That doesn't matter. It was the truth even if I'd been a little stated. Wait. Oh. Oh. You're serious? It's not nice to make fun of people. Why'd you give me a heart, Bob, if it's not nice to make fun of people? I'm not making fun of you. Shook my head. Really not. I honestly like you. I wanted him to see me more than just a friend, something more special. I want Senpai to notice me. If he could just understand that somehow. If I could just scream it into his face, into his cute boy face. I looked up into his face, and it seemed like he did understand. I see. Is he blushing? He rubbed the back of his head bashfully. Yeah, well, there it is. I said it. Deal with it. Boom, Shirabe. Oh, jeez. I haven't even really asked him how he feels. And he hadn't really said anything. What if I got everything wrong? I'm so sorry. I didn't even ask. Shouldn't have said anything. Nah, it's fine. You didn't need to ask. Suddenly, I felt his arms around me. I was too surprised to think of anything to say, but Shirabe filled the silence. Honestly, when I met you, I thought you were just another kid. And I am. Clueless and dysfunctional like every other high schooler, which I am. But I've realized I couldn't have been more wrong. After the last couple of days, you've been there to help over and over again. Damn right I have. You surprised me with insights I never would have thought of, and you've always stick to your guns. Truth is, you're pretty charming. Me? Charming? You couldn't have. Sweep me off my feet, Shirabe. I just didn't realize that. No, I think maybe I did, but I pretended not to, because you're a high schooler. Well, no point sugarcoating it. You're pretty young. But I can't beat around that bush any longer. I like you. If you want, I'd like to keep liking you for a long time. Hugstein is just watching this. He's like, this is so romantic. Me too, but with you. I like me too, but with you. He smiled. Really? You sure you want an old man like me? I nodded. I do. Thanks, Saki. Shirabe. Hey, I think we're on a first name basis at this point. Okay, Ayumu. Oh my god, okay, they're kissing, alright. Alright, you two go at it, have fun, I'll be back here, just enjoying it. He looked deep into my eyes, and then gently, softly, we kissed. I tasted the faintest hint of chocolate. Alright, let's go. We did the whole makeout thing. Let's go fight Hogstein and kick his ass and go up to the tower. Let's go. We still got business to attend to. Alright. Final fight. Let's do it. We stood up straight, squared our backs, and walked toward the castle. Urabe told us there's a secret button, right? I figure if I didn't have all the heart points in him, we wouldn't be making out, and it would just be like, alright, let's go. We're here. Yeah, he said it was off to the side and pretty well hidden. Alright, let's split up and see if we can find it. With both of us working together, it didn't take long to find. Still, Hogstein should be watching this. He should be like, alright, I'll just wait for them and shoot them when they get close enough. Other key people won't even know. We did it. That's what they get for cheating. Guess we're not cheating, though. There's no rule to say we can't look for them and, go to Hogstein directly. We pressed it, and the door began to creak open. Our path to Hogstein's finally open. You ready, Saki? You know I am now, makeout boy. Shido held out on me. Shirabe did not. And Shirabe tastes like chocolate. We stepped through the door and were met by the solemn atmosphere of the audience chamber. He would not be as cute if it was just like he just had smeared chocolate all over his face. Yeah, they ignored that part. Eating thousands of Pocky every day, just like... We hadn't been there since the first day, but I remember what happened well. Wow, we're already back here. This has gone so fast. He was sitting on the throne as if he'd never moved. Finally here. Guests so late at night, whatever could have brought you here? He feigned an expression of exaggerated surprise. There's something I'd like to ask you. Well now, I wonder what could be so important that you forced your way into my castle with no appointment whatsoever. Ayumu shrugged. Yeah, it's pretty important. Your stupid game is a big part of it. He cleared his throat and began. Everyone here, except for Saki, of course, has some kind of connection to the bus crash in Kanto 12 years ago. You chose every one of us carefully, Hogstein. Urabe told me that the crash wasn't an accident. His father had set it up. You took advantage of Urabe's conflicted emotion to pull him into your orbit and used him as part of your game. Admittedly, I don't have the facts to back this up yet, but I'm betting that whoever is under that mask of yours was a victim of the crash too. Urabe's father has invested heavily in this park. You're planning to get revenge on him by blowing it up, am I wrong? Hogstein said nothing, so Ayumu barged ahead. Those notes you gave us were hints pointing to the crash. July 7th, Sunday, the route number of the bus. And of course, M2. The note we're missing has the last piece of the puzzle, but I know what it all adds up to. Your identity. We're so close! A long moment of silence, and then Hogstein began to shake with laughter. Ah, well done, Ayumu, Shirabe, well done! What's so funny? I suspected that you'd be the only one of the jokers who might come close to the truth, but I didn't guess you'd come this close. I think you really been the X factor here, Saki. Inafune, you really shook things up. Me? Yes, Shirabe might have had all the cards, but you built the hands. The two of you working together exceeded my expectations. Ah, Senpai has finally noticed me! And Senpai was Count Hogstein all along. When can I date Count Hogstein? We can have piggy makeouts. Cute pig makeouts. Well, I'm sorry if you're disappointed, but face facts, big boy, you made a mistake. So you've shown me how much you know, but I haven't heard a question. What is it you want from me? I want to know the truth. I know what really happened in that crash now, but I don't know anything about you. You act pretty cavalier, but putting on this whole production can't have been easy. Why go to all the trouble? Good question. If revenge is what you're after, it would have been much simpler to just deal with Urabe's father directly. The rest of us are connected to the crash, sure, but what's the reason for almost killing all of us? The only people connected to the crash. Then again, after what I did to those poor families, I guess I can see why you might hate me. Silence fell over the room. Right! Count Hogstein doesn't trust him. Count Hogstein doesn't like Shirabe. And doesn't like Urabe. Count Hogstein hates Shido. Every one of us has failed him in some way. Or has been a part of failing him. It was odd to hear Hogstein, usually so talkative, suddenly quiet. Maybe Hogstein's weakness is that he doesn't have empathy for other people, and once he gains that, he gains perspective on how other people made their choices and lived their lives. Maybe that's how we can survive this, or win this in some way. That'd be nice, I'd like that. So you want to know about me? I understand. Very well, I'll tell you. There's no way it's that easy. But that was what he'd said. I am a magnanimous fellow, after all. If you really wish to know, then please go right ahead. He tossed something down toward us. The chest. Last chest. A treasure chest. Looked like just like the one that had held the other notes. I don't know what two characters could be in that chest to add to K1 to actually make this up. Unless the letters were S-A. S-A-K-I. I was the pig. I was the pig all along. He walked slowly towards the chest. Ayumu picked it up off the floor and opened it. Another note. Is Hogstein's identity written on it? He pulled out the note of the treasure chest and unfolded it. It said... Wrong. Booby-trapped chest. What? With a tremendous clang, a giant cage dropped from the ceiling. In an instant, we were trapped. Okay. It's like, big deal. We're trapped in a cage, inside of a bigger cage. This is what we've been doing the whole time anyway. What the hell is this, Hogstein? This treachery! Just what it says on the note. You picked the wrong one. Asshole game designer. That's what that is. Asshole game designer. Here's the chest. Open it up. Ah, you picked the wrong chest. You're a dummy. What a fool. But he didn't respond, and several piglets appeared out of nowhere to cover the cage with a black cloth. What are we, like birds now? Alright, time to sleep. Damn it, we can't see anything through this. Suddenly I felt very sleepy. Oh my god! We are birds! Saki, are you okay? My body was sluggish, I could feel my consciousness beginning to fade. Ayumu. That was all I managed to say before reality disappeared completely. And that was when we died. Alright, so we're heading into the 7th day. Oh. Mommy, wake up! Oh, the bus crashed! Ah, God, so sad.